Okay. So it is Friday. Potentially the first Friday stream I've done in like 3 years. But yeah, we couldn't get the lobbies working on Wednesday because there was server maintenance, so yeah, we're making up for that now. I have made one additional pack since we last looked at these, so I want to do Devils Only today as well. With the Tasmanian guy and Jersey Devil. Hoping that one will be kind of fun. I made it a little bit different to my regular, like, you know, extremely limited things you can use packs. And Tyler, hello. How are ya? I'm doing okay, thank you. I got pretty good sleep last night, which is great. Alright, hold on. I'm sending the Discord ping now, because I'm trusting that the servers are good again. I haven't actually tried, but I did change my background and hat, so... You know, that didn't work last time. Friday stream, yeah. I know you probably just got here, but yeah, basically the Wednesday stream we couldn't do because there was server maintenance and it was still very buggy when I tried to. So we're making up for it today on Halloween. Welcome in, everybody. Those streams are Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah, we're making an exception today. It was basically this will cancel the stream, and honestly, this just kind of fits even better because it's mostly spooky themed. Like, to start, I think we are going to do a Nuzlocke with the weekly pack. And then after that, I have loads of spooky lobbies. I say spooky lobbies. There's a couple that are about spelling certain words with your team. There's one that's going to be everything has to have the spooked ailment on them. Like devils only, monochrome teams, maybe undead only, and something else. Oh yeah, no, we can redo some stuff from Sunday as well, so maybe the spider lobby could be cool. Am I experiencing trick-or-treaters tonight? Just moved to a new neighborhood and you're not sure if we'll get any here. It really depends where you live, because like we live in a fairly big, like I think it's officially called a village, but it's definitely a town. But we're down one of the roads that isn't really connected to anything, so we get like, you know, 2 or 3 trick-or-treaters a year that are just the kids that live on the streets. There's not really a lot of foot traffic coming by, and I don't think people really explore down here. Yeah, I imagine it definitely depends where you live and all that. Anyway, let me key one of these then. So we are going to be doing... Is it you, Pillow? Start of turn, sell all friends that got knocked out last battle for double gold. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that one. We're in the weekly. That is set to 80 seconds. Call it whack. All is good. Alright, one moment. Need to remember to do titles. Set the lobbies. Weekly pack. Nuzlocke. There we go. So yeah, this is effectively no rules. We're just using a toy that will sell anything that dies in the fight. So yeah, it's going to be pretty different to a usual lobby. Jank stream yesterday. I mean Wednesday. I definitely meant Wednesday. I didn't try streaming yesterday. If I said that. You don't get trick-or-treaters, you should become the trick-or-treater. I think I went a couple of times when I was a kid, and I don't think I cared much for it. But it was probably my costume. Like, the only thing I remember from that period is that I couldn't breathe with the mask on. It was not good. It was just like a sheet of plastic or something. It was just hot and awful. It's my one memory of trick-or-treating. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hand sanitizer, Freets, Kaz, Xanax. Wish we did the Nuzlocke more often. I mean, it's been out for like 2 weeks. It's very recent. We're going to be doing a lot more with the new toys. Like, what I want to do is make a proper format for the stream, so I have like one of each different type of lobby, or, you know, rotate between things fairly consistently. So I imagine most streams will be doing 1 or 2 things with the wacky toys. Yeah, we'll just like rotate through those as well as all the other different, themes we do. Pair lots of things up as well, because a lot of these things I kind of think of them as modifiers more than anything. So, you know, we could potentially do like Nuzlocke with the sniper only pack in the future. You messed around with 1-1 toy yet? We've done it a couple of times, or maybe just once. I can't remember now. But yeah, that's the kind of thing where I need to work out what type of pack to make for it. Because, you know, we either do it with like a preset pack, or I need to make something special, and I don't know what would be the best things for that. But yeah, again, today and the last stream are meant to be spooky Halloween things. That's what I'm focusing on. We'll like try and do some fun stuff with the new wacky toys after this is over, really. You have so much candy. If you don't get any visitors tonight, you're gonna have to eat it all. Yeah, I have a fairly big family, and my parents bought a lot of, you know, sweets for trick-or-treaters if they came. Because although last few years we've only had like 2 or 3, we have had a couple of years where there were like, you know, swarms of people. Clearly they were trying to like, you know, snake their way through all the different alleys and everything. And yeah, I'm pretty certain my sisters ate most of those, so they had to buy more. Fortunately, I don't really like sweets, so yeah. Nothing to do with me. You haven't even seen the weekly pack yet, so go easy on me. I'm kind of new to it as well. I think I've had 4 attempts, 2 of them trying to force builds that probably aren't very good. Yeah, I mean, mana builds are pretty good, strawberry scaling's pretty good. I don't know how it's going to apply in a Nuzlocke, but yeah. But anyway, we've been sitting here for a while, so let's say 30 seconds, then we'll get this one started. Then after that, we'll get into some spookier lobbies. What does the pillow toy do? It's start of turn, sell all friends that died during the fight for double gold. So yeah, it's a Nuzlocke. Favorite candy would be Kit Kats. I do like Kit Kats, but in my... I don't know if it's a British thing, but I don't really think of chocolates as candy. Or, you know, sweets. To me, sweets are just like sugary things, like lollipops, gummy, whatevers. I do enjoy chocolate though. So mana would be bad to go for then, sounds like. I mean, it depends. Like, you're not going to get a lot of value out of, you know, Namazu and... What else is there? The Summoner things, Chimera. But just having a Winter Spirit down somewhere is probably decent, you know? But who knows? I imagine teams are just going to explode all the time, and you have to start fresh anyway, so... I wouldn't worry too much about it. Anyway, I said we get started, so that's what we're going to do. So yeah, good luck everybody. There are no rules, it's just playing with the toy. Good luck. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are in the weekly pack, and we are doing a Nuzlocke game, so not really any rules, just this pillow toy. Start of turn, sell all friends that got knocked out. Last battle for double gold. I don't know if there's anything in here that is particularly interesting with this toy, but yeah, we're gonna find out, I guess. I quite like Vargas, but maybe I take all of these. Do something like that. It's just what I do here. Like, if this is going to die and buff something with a strawberry, I'd rather it be the Bargast. But, like, holding the pheasant for longer, we might get more value out of that. But, whatever, we go. Cassowary pheasant could be cool this lobby. Alright, everything died, don't get to save anything. Didn't lose HP though, which is nice. I'm gonna take a Mermal. I'll take a second Mermal. Maybe a Pheasant? Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna give the Mermal the thing though. Then we just run Kiwi Feather forward. Alright. And I roll. I could maybe roll once and sell you for something. Which I think I am going to do, because I'm a little bit afraid. I was kind of hoping to find another Kiwi, because then I could have stacked it in, got more attack on these, and that'd be kind of nice. But yeah, let's sell you. We're going to take a Cuddle Toad, because that does have a sell ability. Which, you know, it's not, like, particularly interesting, but we'll get a toy down. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to tell if anyone got a, you know, a win with surviving things here. Yay, alright. So we kept one of these, nothing crazy, but kind of cool. I'm thinking magic wands. I can maybe use it on something that isn't Mermal to get extra attack on here, but I kind of want to broccoli that and just make it, like, really healthy. And then just having the extra 1/1 would also be kind of cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's just whether I buy this or not. Maybe freeze it, but yeah, I want to try and get some tier 2s down. And those are some tier 2s, alright. Yeah, so hold on to broccoli. I'm definitely not worrying about playing that this turn. We're just going to play all these. They're all going to die, and that's fine. But yeah, it's 3 extra gold next turn. You stock an ailment. I really don't think I'm going to have a use for that. So yeah, there are some new things in here. We have canned ailment, spotted handfish, Dano Charius, and then this guy, which I still don't think I've even tried to read. It's kind of synergy, but I don't touch those. Bear, happy Halloween. Chocolate isn't sugary or sweet. Man, I wish my folks said you might say when I was little. I mean, you know, they have sugar in them. I think they're very different to, like, regular sweet things, though. Also, ow. Alright, can't weak. That's definitely not one I really need. If there's one ailment I can use, it's going to be confusion. And I don't think I care for that. Take these, hold on to broccoli still, but I'm not sure if that's going to do anything either. Gains mana, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to buy this, buy broccoli for it, and then stack another one. Seems a little bit bad, but maybe we find 2 good things here. We did not. Alright. I'm gonna keep rolling then. Feint to make a random enemy spooked. Multiply the effect once for each roll this turn. We have been rolling a lot. My team kind of sucks, so I think we maybe do that. Okay, I'm not freezing another one of these. They're definitely dying. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just send it. We probably do something like this then, because we can get extra XP onto you, just to make it a 2/6 instead, and then this puts mana onto here. That does a 1 damage snipe somewhere. It's not perfect, but yeah. No. Dude, it hurts. Alright. Atlantic Puffins. These are still tier 2s, but they are, like, kind of big, so maybe. I do have 20 gold, though. I think I have to try and find something better than that. Okay, Mana Hound we can probably use. Give the nearest friend a head +2 mana for every roll this turn, up to 3 rolls. I mean, I could roll a bunch, and as long as I have 1 healthy thing, then Caladrius may be able to buff that up twice. Not against it. You're very good. Okay, take Shrew, and then we just have to roll into something useful here. Another one of these. Okay, well, I didn't get to roll the second time, so we're not going to use Caladrius twice, but yeah, team's still looking not too bad. Might do it this way. I'd rather these things die and hold onto a Dolphin and Mana Hound if I can. But I'm kind of expecting all of this to flop, so who knows. But yeah, I could have run this at the back and then it'd also work with the Dolphin's mana. Just doesn't seem great to me. Also, I didn't need to roll 6 times. I don't know why I get so confused about how Mana Hound works. Oh, you wonder if Rice will double the effect. It should do. Yeah, like, it does work with pigs and stuff. So if you sell a pig with this, then you do get 4 gold instead. So I imagine you get 6 if you play Rice on something. But, you know, it's still expensive. Anyway, we didn't lose HP, which is kind of cool. Drop dead. It has bad stats, but the 3 damage snipe is pretty nice. It's like, there aren't that many things I want to... Like, I take another Anteater, another Dolphin, definitely. Blue Dragon, probably. I think we do take one of these. And I'll maybe take Rice just to check it out. Sure, alright. So let's do something like this. So, die, summon a 1/1 at level 3 Ant, but we also gave it Rice, so that sells for 3 next turn, except it's going to get doubled, so I'm assuming we get 6 out of you. Empty from space, jump to the front, deal 3 damage to the last enemy. You're both capped out, so 6 mana here and here. And before friend attacks, replace 3 mana on it with +2/+2. This is not a bad team. I think we can do something here. It's a lot of stuff, though. No. Yeah, it's going bad. Oh, also... Yeah, 1 second. Right, find things to play. Rock and Chimera. Okay, that's just a great thing I could play at the front. Obviously, Chimera is kind of rough, because if you get value out of it, then you're not going to get to enjoy it a turn again in the future. What? Hold on. I think we do this, and then maybe just play a Croissant here. Try and hold onto a rock forever. Or at least a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna play you. Alright. So, start a battle, give 1 friend ahead +2 mana, repeat 3 times, and spread evenly. So, 2 mana to each of these. Obviously more with the back one, but I don't know which one doesn't get that. Faint summon a 3/3 pet, spend mana to give +1/+2 per 2 mana. Yeah, geez, attack with at least 15 attack once. That I'm hoping gets some good value. Yeah. Alright, I didn't watch, but at least we have you still. Don't trust you. Sparrow could be incredibly good if I actually had strawberries. I think it'd be very difficult to get strawberries until we have strawberry jam, though, so... Yeah, I think I'm leaving that. Cheese could be helpful again. I will buy these, and please find 2 other things I can use. Friend sold, if it was a sell pet, give a random friend +1/+1, always 3 times per turn. So potentially he also kind of has synergy there. But I do think the only sell pets in here are Cuddletoad and Kiwi. And I don't really want to be buying those at this stage in the game. Take a Skeleton Dog and roll once for my 5th thing. And Chimera. I don't have a lot of mana, but that's still probably better, right? Maybe this is, and then I... Yeah, play that next turn. Assume we still have the rock around. Okay, these cheeses are not crazy good. I'm not expecting the biggest things to be played at the front, but... Yeah, we're getting like 1 extra attack out of that. Dude. Okay, so tier 5s. Finding an amalgamation would be very nice. That's kind of it. It's not good enough. Oh dear, right. Before friend attacks, give it the strawberry perk +5 attack. Yeah, we'll just take one of those. Maybe. Maybe, hold on. Turtle, I don't think my team's big enough to really benefit from that. And Nessie, we rolled a bunch, I think that's fine. Okay, so Faint summon a 3/3 boat. If it's your first boat, then gain +1/+1 for every roll. Pretty nice. It's getting a strawberry and +5 attack from this, and then the first hit with the strawberry takes 5 less damage. Unless it does work twice on the same thing. Does it work on everything? I can't remember how this thing works. I don't know whether it works twice on like every individual pet on the team, or if it's just twice across everything. Not that it matters on this team too much. Mr. Chili. Hello, happy Friday. And happy Halloween. Moose, it'd be nice once the team's, I don't know, not dying every turn. Like, I'm glad I have the rock still, but yeah. Yeah, I'm jealous of these amalgamations and lobsters. They'd be very nice for getting things down. I think we play Platy, because I am going to be rolling a lot. Second Platy, that does work, right? Yeah. I'm going to freeze cheese again as well. Oh. Alright. Goats? No? Just like throw this away now. I still don't want to lose the rock, but I could play this in the second position and just have a single Chimera in front of it. That doesn't feel good though. Fine. I'll maybe do this. We'll play it one more space forward to try and keep a Platy instead. Yeah, we can find melons and tomatoes. That's definitely better than cheese, so we can unfreeze. Yo, Sinestro, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate it. Hey, there we go. Ooh, double Yeti. Also, Philippine Eagle. Yeah, so when I first saw this, I didn't know there was any jump food in here. But I assume jump attack counts as that as well. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know if I'd find any. I'm gonna buy these. I'm hoping that we can somehow keep you and use the Yetis to charge it up, but yeah. Not extremely hopeful. He might be cool to end on. Yeah, I think we buy that. We buy melon, and then I just roll and try and find a final thing to play in here. Nessie. Probably, yeah. I'm a little more, I don't know, on the side of wanting a moose now. But it's still not very good with this team. I don't think it's ever going to be very good, to be honest. Let's just roll. Right. I'm going to freeze all of that and swap these around. Maybe even one more time. So let's try and keep hold of one of the Yetis. It's not the hits I needed. And yeah, even if I lose, I do have a lot of things I can buy this turn. Yep. Yeah, it's a bit painful. Found another Yeti. Alright, so we'll take this to start. Friend Summon to give it +3 attack, +4 mana, and Spooked, so it takes an extra damage every instance. To twice, I think I'm very happy to have this. And then I probably want to buy Gorilla and give that Melon, so we can overwrite the Spook instantly. Yeah. And then as long as you survive another hit, you'll then get your Coconut Armor, which would be great. I still want to end on Helmeted Hornbills in case I win. But I'm about to die, and I don't know if I can really survive against the teams that are all just lobster spam. Or, you know, potentially have pivoted off from lobster spam. Yeah, I think I need to roll. We need something stronger than these. And honestly, that's probably as good as I'm going to find, so yeah. We'll see how that does. Obviously, I'm expecting Gorilla to die, and these two as well. But if I can somehow keep those alive, maybe we're good. Nah, it's mega over. Okay. Well, fair enough. Still made it about halfway in, not too bad. Well, yeah, GG's. I'll take it. Fine for a warm-up run, at least. Okay, hold on. Let me check my list. So I want to try and space out when we do the spelling one. So we can maybe start with one of those and then do another one towards the end. So yeah, I'm thinking we do scare teams first. So yeah, the first letters... Actually, it's probably easier to look at it like this. But yeah, of your 5 slots, the pets you're allowed to play have to start with the letter So that it spells out scare. So you can have like a scorpion in the first position, then a cat, then an aardvark, I don't know. But yeah, it's that kind of thing. You can have empty spaces, but yeah, no other fancy stuff going on. No toy. Call it scare. And yeah, we'll wait a couple of minutes here. So scare backwards. No, it's left to right. It is the way you would read it. I said scorpion because that was the first pet that starts with S in my head. It is not in the pack, I assume. Yes, you can have empty spaces. It would be impossible to play otherwise. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Title's not updating. Rather, it has on YouTube, but I can't update the Twitch title. There we go. Helps understand this a bit more. You can run Scorpion, Blank, Aardvark, Rock, Empty Space. Yeah, that would be fun. Well, wait, Rock? Yes. Look, I'm not going to be good at answering individual things. You just, the first letter of each of your pets have to spell out the word scare. So again, yeah, you can have empty spaces, that's fine. So you can run a completely empty team if you want. But yeah, it will have to be teams like Scorpion, Cats, Aardvark, Rock, and then Elephant. It's just that kind of stuff. And yeah, there is a kick button, so if I find people cheating a lot, you will be getting kicked out the thing. So yeah, please do not join or whatever if you really have no clue what you're doing. Why is everyone saying Aardvark for A? Because it starts with A. Again, I can't remember what I put in the pack, so I'm not going to try and list out like the perfect team. I'm just saying it has to be a pet that starts with that letter. So that is an example team, regardless of whether those things are actually in the pack. Starts with 2 A's, yeah. I think there's 3 animals that start with like a double letter. Like there's llama, aardvark, and then eel, which is kind of cool. Tyler, thank you for the hydration. I think saying back slot needs to be S or nothing, second slot needs to be C or nothing, etc. makes it the most clear. Well then, it's that. We pack double letter pets only. I feel like there aren't enough of them to really justify it, but it could be something to do with like at some point. Just to say we've done it. I know I made a poll about it a long time ago. Alright, anyway, we're going to start soon, so final go-over of the rules before the game actually starts. You have 5 slots on your team. In the far left slot, you have to have a pet that starts with the letter S, so stuff like Scorpion, Snake, etc., or literally nothing in the space. In the second slot, you have to have a pet that starts with the letter C or nothing. Middle has to be an A pet, then an R, and then an E. That is the order. You can have empty spaces, but you can't rearrange or, you know, crunch them together if you have empty spaces. And yeah, I think the only other thing is that if you have a slot, that can go everywhere, so good luck, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing Scare Team. So in this one, on your team, you have 5 slots. In the far left slot, you can only have pets that start with the letter S, or, you know, empty spaces. Only a pet that starts with the letter C here, A, R, E. That is the rule. All food is allowed, though. Anything goes to shop phase. If you find a slot, that can either go at the far back or anywhere, because it's a slot. And yeah, that is it. So let's take an A C, and oh, I can't use another one of these. All right, I'm gonna buff you up a little bit. I was hoping that'd be HP. Forgot how it worked and there was no time. But yeah, there are some S's. I don't think there's an R this early. But there is an E. Probably buying this. I don't know. I really need to make sure I get an S down or I'm probably going to lose again. So I think we roll. Please. Please. I'm going to keep going. Okay, we found an S at least. Alright, so SCA. So we can still play an R and an E. Definitely don't really care for my team right now, especially with Archimedes. I don't know why I took that over whatever the other thing was. I just hate having to explain the rules at the start of the game, because then I have like 2 seconds to think about my actual turn. But whatever. As long as I don't die, we can maybe get somewhere here. Trobo, thank you for the 45 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but Robin, what? Yeah, damn. They didn't even have the backline things. They were all at the fronts. Could be me. I think playing a Robin could be fine. Like, of R, it's just Rat and Robin, so I think Empty Space could be okay. The only E-pets out at the moment are European Mink, which does not seem like a very good front line, or this. So I might just leave you. Because I assume we can still find better for the backlines at the very least. Friend Summon, give it plus 2 HP until next turn. We have one summon here. I wouldn't be able to play Spider. There aren't really any other summoners I'd need. Like, something like a cockroach, but we're not doing that. I think we leave it. And then we have a level, okay. I will do that. I really doubt we want to keep Silk Moth for too long, but, you know, that could be fine. Chupacabra, knockout, give plus 1 HP to one random friend, triggers 2 times. No. Sure. Okay. We'll try and have a look at the team soon, but yeah, it's hard enough to think about my own situation at the moment. Dorm, hello? Yeah, I'm probably just going to be dead. Alright, it's potential scaling for Robin. I like it more than the other things. I think I need to play Silk Moth now, though, or I'm going to end up dead. There's some good stuff at tier 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, Royal Flycatcher. Great pet, very awkward to run as a frontline. And I feel like Rabbit's also pretty bad here, because I don't really have a good way to play a lot of food. And my whole issue right now is I have no tempo, so... I don't know. I think I have to play, like, Cherries for You, maybe. Maybe I could put it on Robin, actually. I really doubt I'm going to find a better R thing for a while. Then Radish there. Like, I'd quite like one of these. Having a backline slime, if I live long enough to get it charged up. Like, that'd be fine for a while. Maybe it's bad because there's some pretty good late to S pets. Let's put it on you, because then we can always sell the chipmunk and find some other pet to put it on instead. Robin counts as RE because it summons an egg. Unfortunately, it summons a nest. But almost. Also, I didn't lose. Cool. Yeah. I have no idea, dude. Like, I don't think Silk Moth is going to do a whole lot by itself here, but it's going to take so long for slime to get good, and by that time, I'd be better off just with, like, a shark or one of the end tier things. I could take a cardinal, and then I can start printing out these other things, maybe. Capybara might be a bit better, but this is fine. It's just whether I do this or not, because I can put it directly on the cardinal, but putting it on something else in front, we can then just duplicate it that way. So maybe I freeze Radish. I would like a better A at the very least. Like an Anteater. Anteater sheep. These kind of things. Eel. We can maybe play an eel. I like sell Alchemedes by Brussels sprouts, eel, radish. Yeah, alright. I guess I'm doing this. It'd be a lot better to have radishes on here, but I didn't know whether I wanted to overwrite yours to copy it, because that was kind of the only other thing I could have done. Shmuppy, hello. I don't know what you're a big fan of, but that's cool. Alright. Oh, big level. Okay. So, if we buy this now, I actually don't know what I'd want out of it, but there's some incredible tier 5s. And it's not like I'm about to die, so we can probably wait. I'm also kind of tempted to try and level the Robin. Not because I really want it, but I doubt I'm taking a Ruling or a Batfish, so maybe I wait until at least tier 5 for that. Just do that, send it. Sure, go for it. Alright, so let's try and have a look at the teams then. They are going to show up back to front in this menu. So, you know, have to read them right to left, unfortunately, but yeah, hopefully it's all good. So far it does look fine. Yeah, it's good. I was kind of scared that there'd be a lot of cheating going on here. And yeah, Waleed, your team is definitely shuffled, but overall looked good. Alright. 2 HP. We did find a shark. Chicken is also kind of tempting, but yeah, I need to not die, and shark, even with a semi-empty space, we still get the extra summon there. I don't know, though. If I had more HP, chicken would be the easy choice, because then it's just so much easier to pivot later. So I'm still leaning more towards this, and maybe I just try and, like, pump the eel as much as I can. I think I am going to do that. Alright, chase you, and then try and find pairs. Oh, he's also, it's definitely better than this. Could freeze it maybe, but you're any future shop pets anyway. I'd kind of rather wait. I also don't think I'm actually going to get that leveled up, so yeah, we're just going to roll and see if we find the Robin level maybe. Alright. It's a level 2 slime. Please do not have a billion things in there. Oh. I mean, even if they only had one, that would have been too much for me, but that's the shame. Alright, just try and not die, please. Could take a backline sheep. It's mildly better, but honestly, nothing crazy. Ooh. Okay, if we don't die somehow, then I'm definitely into this. Could Radish you, and I'd maybe be a little less likely to die, but I don't know. This run is already basically dead. I think I have to get really lucky with a, you know, a good fight, go for the greedy level up, and then, you know, start recovering with a good tier 6. It's very unlikely to happen, but it is what it is. I've also stopped my Robin from doing anything, but yeah, at this stage, we haven't even leveled it up, so I think a random high tier thing is worth more than the egg nest. Hopefully it's enough. Yeah, I don't know. Chicken was probably too greedy. Let's see though. Oh, we live. Hold. Hold. Oh, we have a big one that makes like no difference. Fine. There's also a rhino, which I'm very into. Alright, Acklets. I can't run Huizotl and Acklets. I could like play it for a turn and still have the Ocarina, but if I wanted Acklet, I need a different mana generator, which I don't have a guarantee of at the moment. This is quite big and has summoning equipment, so I can maybe take a Cobra and get investing. I definitely think I'm selling Robin, though. Yeah. Okay, we're doing this. Definitely want a banana down. At least for now. And I think when I get proper protective equipment, it's probably going on Rhino first. So let's give that to you. I'm going to ignore trying to get you to level 3. Hopefully that does something as well. Yeah, S-C-A-R-E. That's still good. That was definitely a jump in power. I'm still just very afraid because 1 HP is not a comfortable place to be. Yeah. Oh, hold, we're fine. God, I don't know why that looked so bad for a second. We live. Crane. I'm definitely mostly sticking with this. Like, I could swap out Rhino for that Rooster. We're more likely to get value out of that, but I don't know. I'm kind of tempted by the Brussels sprout and then look for some stats or XP. Amalgamation, avocado. Yeah, this is tough. Like, what do I do with this? I feel like the only real solution for me trying to survive right now would be, like, get a shark and then play Frontline Eagle or something, just go for summon spam. But then I'd also be open to, like, getting sniped. Just gonna leave this. Just leave all of it. Crocodile, probably better than Cobra, but... yeah, come on, keep looking. Nice. I'm gonna try and keep Cobra. I might freeze this as well. I imagine Eagle is the best E-pet right now. An early Eagle Owl would have been insane. I think if I go for that now, I die. I might be dead anyway, actually. Hold on. Nope. Alright, so yeah, you're a 6-8 with a little bit of protection. I think we could definitely do better than that. It's just whether I think I can find an elephant seal instead. We can maybe wait. I don't have to buy it this turn. Buying stats, kind of tempting. Might start doing that. Take one of those. Yeah, okay, so we can level Cobra, sell Eel, and then buy this if we don't get a different one. Semnir and Rockhopper. Rockhopper is kind of cool. I think I'm definitely doing this turn. And then, like, do I take a Sepnir? Because then I have 2 things that needs stats to be good. So it'd be kind of difficult to really get that to work. I think we probably want Rockhopper to start. Like, we can maybe take Sepnir later, but... yeah, I can't see myself properly using Rhino here. Lobbies are getting harder, you like it. I like it sometimes. Yeah, here we go. I'm fine with a comeback game. Like, I'm gonna make it a little bit further, I hope. And I'm gonna sell you, even though that was the first time you actually did something. But yeah, I would like to do a little bit better than this. I was thinking leveling you again is probably too greedy, because we haven't even got a big thing in front of it. Yeah, let's roll. We need better equipment, and I need a proper S-pet. Ideally not Antelope. Sauropods. Definitely no synergy on board already. Well, I mean, we have a... we have this, but I'd have to sell it. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing Sauropod. It is very big, but I'm not feeling that. Right? Lemon. Lemon could be good. Transform. I think we want a lemon. And I'm just going to put it on here as well. I think I'm gonna unfreeze that again. Elephant Seal seems like it might be the best E at the moment. But unless I have a radish on it, then I don't want to be spending money on equipment every turn. Nice. Kaz, thank you for not killing me. Okra? Okra seems great. Alright, so maybe sell Silk Moth, get Sepnir down, and then, you know, die. Is that a good move? I feel like I need a better A pet. I just don't know what I can fit in. Because I can't really use the late tier stuff, because like Acklet and Ammonites. If I get a level 3 Sepnir, then maybe Acklet's amazing, but... yeah, I don't know. This whole thing kind of feels bad. I could get Amalgamation with the Eagle, actually. I still just don't think it's crazy. I'm just gonna do this. Alright, I will hold on to the Cobra level, just in case we can get that. For more equipment, nice. And let's take the current. I am probably dead. Like, I think Peppa's the right move. But yeah, let's see if we can squeeze a little more out of this one. Can I stop getting hit by the Rhino? Yay. Alright. Let's put some money there. Yggdrasil is a very nice summon thing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good place to put it, because I would still like to get rid of you. Like, this is staying, and this is staying. I doubt I'm getting rid of Eagle, and... yeah, I don't think there's a good place for Yggdrasil here. So I might just take Celery, get extra HP somewhere. It's like I'm putting it here. Can I even survive playing a different A-pet? Probably not. And I'm not really going to be focusing on stats here either. Yeah, sure. We'll just put Yggdrasil down. Do that. Stack this. I'm going to keep holding on to Cobra. That's huge. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I think leveling the Rockhopper again would be incredible, but I have two very stat-dependent pets on the team that I'm not getting stats for. If I had an Eagle Owl, then that would at least solve the Cobra's issue. Because like, it would probably buff the Cobra, which means more damage. But potentially buff the thing in front of the Cobra, which means it gets to trigger more often. Sepnir would have had to have like a load of stats by itself. And I can level you, but I get like six or seven more mana out of that. Is that anywhere near good enough? I guess. Still roll. I still do need more equipment. There's not too many melon type things around, so I doubt just having a random snipe is very likely to do anything for me. Stats. Yeah, go for it. Okay, I'm gonna start giving stuff to you then. So start a battle, give the 2 frontmost friends plus 1 mana for every 2 attack this has, so it's 2 7-mana snipes now. It's like slowly creeping up. It's a pretty big team. Yo, hold on. Actually, that's pretty bad. Yeah, okay, that was actually kind of close. This build made it a lot further than I was expecting it to, so... sure. Alright, GG's. Good game, everybody. Yeah, that one kind of hurts. Like, I had a lot of ideas, but I lost all my HP really early, and then I felt like I couldn't really risk changing anything. Yeah, oh well. Made it to turn 15. Let's see then. So, fresh pack. I made Devils Only today. Which we have not done before, and I thought it wouldn't be that interesting to start, but then I realized there are a couple of ways to get, like, kind of easy level 3s, you know? Like, beyond just stacking 3 guinea pigs at once, which is probably the hardest one here. You can also just, like, cycle griffins, maybe pop the toy, and, like, pill and sell an anteater thing. So I think we can get some value out of these two. It might be interesting. So I will be queuing that up next. So yeah, only Tasmanian Devil tier 4 and Jersey Devil tier 6. Really like that spelling, Lobby? Well, hey, we've got one more today. Yeah, we're going to be doing trick teams today as well. Like, unironically, I really like those types of lobbies. It's just making a new pack for them takes so long. Like, most of the time when I make a pack, it's just like, oh, you know, things with blank in the name only, and then it's really easy to just filter for those and then fill it up with the usual cycle pets. But for a pack like that, I need to somehow try and get a good balance of the different letters. Obviously not always possible, because there's like, you know, 10 pets that start with E and half of them aren't good at the front. But yeah, it takes so long to make compared to some of the other ones. Might be worth mentioning that Mad Dog is not a devil because it seems kind of hellish in nature. I mean, you can think of this one as just things with devil in the name. You know, like, that's what we're going with. Yeah, so it just has in Jersey, it is... Pretty certain there's nothing else with devil in the name. Oh, why do we want level 3s again? Is there a pet with something to do with them? Yeah, so the Jersey Devil tier 6 guy is... It's kind of like Turkey, except it buffs more for every level 3 pet you sold. Up to 5. Yeah, Lucan's got you. So, yeah, in the early game, because obviously the first thing you can play is tier 4, so if you can cycle some... Yeah. Level 3s kind of early while there's not really much happening. Seems like it's an interesting and actually kind of beneficial thing to do. You mentioned that some custom packs take longer than others depending on the complexity of the idea. Which has been your favorite custom pack so far? I don't know. I'm not good at answering questions like that, to be honest. Yeah, I'd always have to go to something like very recently done. Hey, top 4, not bad, Kaz. GG's. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my favorite pack is probably just Snipers Only. That just tickles something in my brain more than most things. Like, I like sniper builds, but yeah, that one is kind of solved. Like, the winning team always ends up looking fairly similar. It's always like the same pool of like 8 different pets, maybe. What's your favorite turtle pack pets? I mean, it's gotta be leopard, right? Like, way back when, it used to be... Like, maybe swan? There was, like, swan and penguin I used to love, and then they got kind of nerfed into the ground. They're both a bit more useful now, especially swan, but... Yeah, and then monkey was incredible, also got nerfed quite a bit. I think leopard's the one thing that's consistently been very good. Like, it's decent at the start and has an incredibly high, like, cap on its value. Posture check, right. Sad that Snipers doesn't include Skunk. He doesn't throw a rock. If they change the icon, then maybe he can be a part of it one day. You appreciate Abomination Chains. We haven't done that in quite a while, actually. Snipers only Nuzlocke when. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to try things. I think I suggested that earlier. I think that would be a very punishing one, though, because, yeah, when your team gets wiped, you're never going to have a good opportunity to get lots of stats down. And everyone's just going to be playing, like, crocodiles all the time, so it's probably just going to be everything dead all the time. But, I don't know, maybe that's fun. Favorite was cephalopods only. Snipers only and 1-1s. Yeah, those are good picks. I did enjoy cephalopods. It was kind of different to what we normally do. Okay, I assume the last game is approaching the end, so I'm going to say another minute waiting, and then we probably get this one started. So yeah. Final call. Convince Teamwood to allow 3 toys. I would love it if they changed that. Like, it still feels like a bug to me. Yeah, like I said last time, they are aware that that interaction exists. So, I mean... I don't know. Sent in Discord a pack with no synergies or scaling. Hopefully it's good enough to get played someday. I'll make a note to check that out. I haven't really used Discord in a long time beyond, like, sending the stream notifications. Yeah, I wouldn't mind remaking, because I used to have a pack for no scaling. But that pack always scares me, because I usually don't do it for, like, months at a time, and if there's been updates where they change something from having no scaling ability to having a scaling ability, then... yeah, it can be hard to catch things sometimes. And yo, Henrik, congratulations. Yep, GG's. Breadman, congrats on second. No synergies at all, almost no pet is useful. I'm kind of down with it. I know that used to get suggested sometimes in the past, and I feel like the more stuff that gets added to the game, the more interesting that might be. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe there'd be, like, too many things. So, like, more things have to have synergy. Probably not, though. I assume just having more options means you can, yeah, make the most optimally terrible pack. Got lucky with turn 3 slime and elephant seal, yeah. Yeah, early slime seemed like a great get. I just wanted to live. If I could have had an eagle owl, then my cobra could have gone pretty hard. Because I was trying, and I was still, like, on the fence about selling my Apex. So I never buffed it up, so I'm just amazed my cobra did anything, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, we're probably good to go then. So, again, only pets with devil in the name. That is tier 4, whatever it is, and tier 6 other guy. Good luck, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing a new one today. We're doing devils only. So in this one, you can only use Tasmanian Devil and Jersey Devil, as many of either or both as you would like. All food is allowed, though. A sloth is allowed if you find that, and anything goes in the shop phase. And that is, like, everything, I think. So, yeah, I'm cycling that. I'm cycling this one as well. Alright, come on. I will stop freezing these, I guess. Sure. Alright, let's be the orange tentacles. It's fine with me. Tasmanian Devil has been changed, by the way. It now, like, applies spooked whatever jump attacks. I'm gonna have to check it, because I don't think I've used it since it got changed. We'll have to sell these again, by the way. So, yeah, tier 4, 1-5. Start a battle, make the lowest attack enemy 5x spooked, and jump attack it. So that just means it takes an extra damage, but... you know, I assume it takes 5 extra, 10 extra, and 15 extra damage. We could freeze an apple, but I don't really want to. Freeze a pill. It'd be nice to find some early tier 3s, because getting a Griffin or an Anteater could be easy level 3s for Jersey Devil. Yeah, I think we just look for rolls at the moment. That works fine, yeah. Okay, so sell all these, we will cycle a mouse. Just because why not? And there we go. 3 free rolls next turn, a free apple. And 1 cheater, Lucy. Don't do this. Okay, so to get level 3s, I can either try and push money forward with like Kiwis and stuff, or yeah, potentially get like long-term value by charging up the Jersey Devil ability. Friend summoned, give it +1/+1 for every level 3 pet sold this game, up to 5. So I could try and look for a triple guinea pig, and honestly, I'm probably going to do that regardless. Because the only other thing I can really do is like cycle a Griffin, maybe pill Mandrills, and then, you know, pill and sell Anteaters. Might cycle you as well. I can like hold on to a pill too. Seems okay. But yeah, we want guinea pigs and maybe just more pills. Or I can just try and get one of these out of a Mandrill level up, but that feels even worse. I'm not going to do that. Also, wait, pilling spider. It could. It's a 1 in 5, but then it also costs me the pill that I want for this guy. So I don't think I'd do that. I don't know. Maybe if I didn't have an apple frozen. Also, Lucy, it's okay. Yeah, just as a, I don't know what to call it, warning, I guess. If you do cheat in the first couple of turns and it is an accident, then really don't worry about it, because, you know, whoever gets hit, you're going to regen your health anyway. And yeah, accidents happen. Also, what am I doing? Do I still want to hold on to these? I might get a level up this turn, so maybe I'm going to buy it. See if we can find another one. One more roll. Nope, alright. Okay. Well, do I just sell my apple? I'm never actually going to get a use for this. I'd have to get an early Tasmanian Devil. Or a Sloth. Yeah. I don't know. It's fine, I suppose. Yeah, still working on the Cookie Chick achievements. Out of 3,000 hours. Ammonite was turning your butterfly into a Mimic Octo. Oh wait, is that from the last game you mean? Scare Team? Okay, so we either look for a level up again, which would be guinea pigs, or we try and cycle a Griffin, pill Anteaters. Yeah, which I'm kind of more into, so. We're gonna freeze that as well, actually. Here we go, okay. So we definitely want treasure map. Break, summon a level 1 treasure chest. I'm not in a rush to pop that, but... Hold on, I can keep stacking up free things. No, I can't. Do not overwrite the treasure chest, alright. Yeah, next turn we buy and pill Anteater because we get the level 3 ant, we sell that, and that's, you know, 20% of the way to maxing you out. And yeah, we just try and find like another one. Maybe this guy, but yeah, even if we do, I'm probably waiting until this one cracks and then we can do the... No, wait. Vein Break tier 2 or lower toy. I'd have to get that to level 2, actually. Yeah, no, that's way too much effort. Okay, so we'll leave the Mandrills. We'll just look for Anteaters and my potential level up. It's kind of nice, you know? Like, I didn't lose any money, just my free thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's tier 3. Alright, so I can't pill Mandrills since I want to level that up first. Seems like a lot of efforts. Water of Youth in case I find the level up. If I... Yeah, if I freeze that, roll once, and find another guinea pig, then I can afford everything. So I could potentially get a Tasmanian Devil down. No, I can't, because I'd have to buy the thing as well. Yeah, just ignore that. And now that I have another one of these, unfreeze apple, just try and find another pill, I think. Oh. Go for it. Hold on. Yay! Perfect. Alright, there we go. Start a battle, make the lowest attack enemy 5x spooked and jump attack it. Not good by itself, but a lot better than not having anything. Yep, okay. Does Rambutan work with jump attacks? I'd assume it does. Like, it's meant to work before attack, right? I think other before attack things do work with jump attack pets. There's also another pill here. I assume I do, you know? Like, I want to make sure it's charged up by then, and I already have something down, so... You know, it's not even that inefficient. It's fine. So I'm going to give this to you as well, just to make it a bit more tanky. And yeah, we'll try and find more to play, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it. I could go for a level as well, but I think that's even more greedy right now. That's very good. An oyster mushroom would also probably be very nice. If it doesn't get jump attacked first. Yeah, actually, that's kind of a concern. Well, actually, no, it worked, because everything's just jump attacking each other, so it's still a before attack. Yeah, I don't know. We just send this as it is. Might look out for that, though. When did they make Betfish temporary? It's... I can't remember. With the Danger Pack release, I think. It's relatively recent and very sad. Spooked overwrites oyster mushroom. Probably does, you're right, because it looks like it applies spooked first. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm going to not take that then. Oh. We keep doing this, right? Like, we're at 2 so far. I can't actually see it, but yeah, I'm pretty certain I've done 2 anteaters. We're going to get 1 out of you, and then I can get, like, another toy in the final anteater, and then we're done on charging up a Jersey Devil. We can get much more aggressive about doing all the other things. I'm just going to buy the avocados. It'd be kind of nice to roll for a pill right now, but yeah, I don't care too much. It's this I'm worried about. It's like, by cycling a crow, it's 5 gold for the chocolates. And I think having multiple things is a lot better than having one kind of big single thing. So if I miss the 1 and 5 for the Jersey Devil, then it's kind of rough. I'm going to leave it. If it shows up again, maybe, but I'd rather get regular chocolates and or just roll for better things. Yeah, free money. Or I roll and I try and find a pill for that, because that is a lot of stats. Treasure chest. Yeah, so I'd like a pill for this as well, but if I need to give the 2 nearest friends behind plus 3/3, that would be quite appreciated right now. Oh, I'll absolutely do this. Even at the cost of not finding this, I'll do one of these. I'd rather have another thing down than just the XP. So yeah, maybe better than Crow. I will buy you now. Freeze anglerfish waffle, but then I can't find a pill. Maybe leave waffle. Okay, so pill's not happening. Shame. We did find this again, though. Take a cloudberry, but I don't know. It seems bad, but sure, we'll take it. Alright, start a battle, make the lowest attack enemy 10x spooked. It's massive overkill, but at least it's kind of big. And there's pills. God, this is annoying. Alright, pilling you. Sell the ant. And then I don't know, because I could cycle cow for the stats. Like, I don't want to just use this for a Tasmanian Devil, because this build is only really going to pop off once we get a Jersey Devil. But by getting the cheap XP down, I could just level this right now. It's probably worth it. At the very least, getting all the XP. I didn't... Oh, whatever. I'm just so used to insta-selling that. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep doing that. We sell you. We still want that. Avocado is fine. Alright. Yeah, these do target the lowest attack enemies, so maybe you having really high stats is actually kind of good. Because we're probably going to jump attack before most people, and as long as they don't have like 4 things, then we're pretty safe for you not getting that, I think. Getting spooked. Hamza, hello? Nice! Oh, dude, he lived as well, I didn't see. Alright, more Tasmanian Devil. Well, I'm gonna do this one. I might keep that frozen. Oh. Nah, it's not with this much. There we go, okay. So, friend summoned, give it +1/+1 for every level 3 pet sold this game, up to 5. And we've done 4, and we'll get another one when that pops in a couple of turns. And I don't actually know if I'd take these, because if I just find another Jersey Devil, then we can keep chaining these and get tons of stats that way. So if I cycle for stats, then I just put them on here. And I'd rather not even do that. I think we just roll. Try and find equipment. Or yeah, more of this. I will take one of these because it is very, yeah, big for like an instant buy. Okay, toy. Oh, dude, show me a Jersey Devil team, please. I am begging you. It's going to be kind of tough trying to keep Jersey Devil alive, because I need to make sure it's big enough to not get, for one thing, targeted, but if it does get targeted, it needs to not die when it gets spooked. But yeah, this could be the beginning of something good. And there's only one there, but I think I go for it. That's a Tasmanian Devil. Try one of them. Yeah, maybe not. Hold on. We'll wait to turn. Yeah, so if I put it on something small, it's definitely getting overwritten. So I could put like a melon on here maybe, and at least save some HP. Probably. Dude, this is so close to being amazing. Boxfish could also be kind of cool, but I won't. Swap that for no particular reason and send away again. Oh, there's actually not too many of these around. I know we've only just gotten into tier 6, but yeah, I thought I'd be seeing more of those. I think your mother's prayers keep the devil away from you. Is a big thing. Crazy. There's no Jersey Devil, dude. I don't know what to do. Alright. I'm gonna stack this into here, and we're gonna cycle the African Penguin. But yeah, I don't know what to do, because I can't even use a Venus Flytrap to copy my own guy. Because it just gets insta-targeted and killed every turn. Like, I need to run into one of these other teams that already has them. I'll buy a kiwi fruit, and honestly, I do think we just roll. I will take XP for it. Yeah, it's not anything bigger. We need to try and find okra. Take a magic beans. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, what's my final team going to look like? I could easily see myself running 3 of these. So I don't know whether I play one of these for the sell. I'm going to. I assume stuff's going to get overwritten too easily. Couldn't find any Jersey Devils. I mean, it's not too late. Like, mine's... It's not like I've had no value, but it's not really doing anything yet. But yeah, I can at least sell you for a bunch of extra stuff now. And there is a Jersey Devil. We'll try again. Thank you. Alright, Waffle. Try again. Rip. I'm just gonna cycle through all these. Like, I can't just keep my shop frozen forever. There you go. Okay, I think we're selling this. Like, I could really do with the money, so just sell this guy. Stop playing loads of these. Plus 5/5 and then 10/10. Yeah. Stack that in by the other guy. Didn't find another one, shame. Alright. Well, I'm definitely feeling a lot better, so now I just really want to try and find... There's a Jersey Devil in there, hold on. Hold on. Oh, taking that. We'll do this. I'm just gonna send it. Okay, that was definitely a good turn. I completely lost what I was trying to say, but... Yeah, we're making some progress now. God, dying. Yeah, popcorn. It's kind of risky. I guess it's more likely to do something if I put it on my biggest things, but then my smallest important things end up dead, so... Yeah, I don't know. I think having more big things down right now is the most important thing, so I'm actually just going to sell this again. And cycle Mongoose for a shield, maybe? Or is that just going to get overwritten as well? I can like play one of these to the front. I think it might help. I don't know. If other people are doing what I'm doing and just kind of abandoning the Tasmanian Devil, then maybe this works. I don't know. If I do this, then they're probably dead, and then we don't even get anything, so I think we roll. Okra. Rip. Let's go for scaling. Going to leave you. Should have swapped you to the front. It's not too bad, though. Nice. Okay, so how greedy can I get? I really want to sell this and just keep putting in Jersey Devils. I'm doing it. Alright. Don't buff the thing. No one cares. Alright. Try and level you. That is just insane. Alright. And then probably buy Jersey Devil, buy Starfruit. Still really hoping for Okra, just in case we do run against people that are doing scary stuff. This isn't bad either. Or at least, like, everything's kind of bad, and that's the least bad of them. Yeah, so I'm going to want to stack this into one of the big ones kind of soon, if I actually want to use the ability anyway. Because at some point, I'm going to want a lot of, like, big things with Popcorn or Yggdrasil at the front. I'm just going to put it on there. Yep, try it. Got so many devils, or jevils, but couldn't find a pill to get more level 3 sold. Oh, come on. 1, There are Jersey Devils in there. It's another Mongoose toy. I think we want that. So yeah, maybe stack you into there. I don't know. I mean, we're not really getting a level regardless, so. Put it on this one. Cycle for the protection again. Coconuts. Just so many stats. Yeah, I really doubt I'm going to try to do anything with Flounder, so we probably take this, roll twice, pray for popcorn. Oh yeah, another thing. Like, I could take honey. It's not the worst I could do. There are still a lot of these things, but I'm not taking honey. Stack that into there, get the level, play you again. Oh wait, we can just play you at the front now. I don't want any of this. Team is looking pretty nice if I'm not dead this turn, though. Just need, like, any decent summon equipment. Or more stats. I'd always be happy for more stats. Put that there. Maybe stack that guy in to pray for another one. I might roll first, just in case we can't find, because having, like, one less thing is definitely worse. Oh my god. We're fine. We're safe this time. This is okay. Yeah, see? That's all good. I'd also like the Mongoose toy, but let's maybe not do that. Good. I don't trust Crow enough to take that. But yeah, I'm sure there's Yggdrasil in here. Popcorn would just be better, though. Like, I intentionally put in a lot of summon spam stuff. It's like half of the tier 6s are pretty good things to summon if you have a team full of Jersey Devils. But, I don't know. I'm very big. Maybe that's enough. Oh my god. Alright. Please. Dude, I can't use these. These don't do anything. Like, we can keep kicking carrots and stuff, but that doesn't do anything. Also, I don't know how to stack things. Like, if we ever get, I mean, to be fair, if I just stack this and get it to level 3, that is a 30-30. That's still pretty good. But yeah. At some point, I'm going to hit a cap on how many things I can stack together and still gain stats. So we do that. We're just going to roll. Just ignore all of this. You to the front now. I don't have my shield anymore. I still have no summoning equipment. This is so bad, dude. I can't believe that I had, what, 2 options for Melon, and I put them on Tasmanian Devils that now don't exist anymore. Like, maybe I'd be dead if I didn't do that, but yeah, I could really use some Melons right now if I'm not having summoning equipment instead. Yeah, that's just really unfortunate. This could have gone crazy, but I kept finding, like, carrots and pancakes. It's, like, the only equipment I could get. Well, GG's. Good game, guys. Still proud of my team. Like, I made a cool build. Alright, 1 second, 1 second. So that was a fairly limited thing, so we could maybe do a perk one next. It's like Spooked. Every pet has to have Spooked on it. I'm not sure how great this pack is going to be for that, but I tried to make it, you know, interesting. So it's mostly like summon spam and sniper spam. But yeah, everything has to have spooked on the pet itself when you go into the fight. So to initially get things down, you'd have to pill a peacock spider onto it. Get one out of here, I'm pretty certain. Oh, is it not in here? Wait. Am I blind? There's no spook. Okay, never mind. We might take that out. I don't know what to put in instead, though. Take one of these. So yeah, I guess it has to be from pilling a peacock spider or like later stuff, amalgamation. It's tier 4 can. There's no way it's a tier 4 can thing though, because that's all the higher tier scary elements. You know, burn, dazed. Yeah, it's not in there either. That's fine though. Again, there are other ways to do it. Like we have pills and peacock spider. If you do get it onto a bush, then you are allowed to chain bushes. But again, all of your things have to have spooked, so there's no just playing a bunch of bushes without spooked on them and then calling that a spooky team. But yeah, we're gonna give this a go. Okay. All right. What does version not compatible mean? I mean, it means we're not on the same... Well, yeah, I can't think of a better word than version. It means one of us has a more updated version of the game. I'm pretty certain mine is the most up-to-date one, unless there's been an update, like, during the stream. I know mobile usually lags behind a bit, or, you know, is less likely to have automatic updates. So if you're on your phone or something, then yeah, I'd recommend seeing if there is something to do there. What's the rule? The rule is that everything has to have the spooked ailment. Did you type the E? Yeah. Played last lobby but can't join this one, same issue. What? Like, I know this comes up every now and then, but I still have no idea what it is. Because like you can see that I haven't changed version, you know? Like I'm playing on the same thing that I was before, so if you're also playing on the same one you were before, then I don't really think there's anything I can do here. What are the rules? Every pet on your team has to have these spooked ailments. Titles should have been updated. Type the wrong code. Yeah, no, I tried to make a lobby with just Spook as the code name. That was taken, so I added an E. So yeah, I guess that means someone else had the initial lobby on an older version of the game. I see. It's pretty spooky. Wow. Alright, anyway, do we have an update on where people are in the last game? Because I know I died around like 10 people left. Us is almost done. Okay. Okay, we'll wait another minute then. If there's, like, draw hell or something, then... yeah. I don't know. I want to get started on one, so we'll say a minute. There's 6 left? What? Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. I think we're sticking with starting in a minute, though. That is a lot more than I thought. I remember, like, not long after I died, someone said there was 8 people left, I think. Yeah, like, Dino said there was they died top 8. So I assumed it was, like, almost done by now. One less now, great. Rules. Everything has to have these spooked ailments. I could, like, change the title to have ailment in the middle. I don't know. Is YouTube your full-time or? I mean, technically, but I'm definitely not earning a full-time tee. Right. Anyway, I'm getting it started. We go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing spooked ailments only. So on this one, when you end your turn and go into the fights, everything has to have the spooked ailment on your things. So basically, the only ways to get these down permanently are killing peacock spiders or playing amalgamation and then some other thing. You can chain stuff with bush, but you can't just start with chained bushes. You know, you'll have to have at least one thing with whatever to make that work. Oh, perfect. All right. Okay. So there we go. I have one thing with spooked, and then I can just play anything I want in front of it, and that will also have spooked. And I think having another peacock spider down so I can get another permanent spook in the future makes the most sense. And yeah, do not do that, please. Again, I spend ages explaining this. You can't just run bushes. You have to have spooked on all your things. So yeah, none of this. I will kick people if there is, like, consistent cheating. It's another pill. I'm very tempted to try and hold on to another pill here. I'm gonna roll both. Or maybe I shouldn't, actually. I could try and... Wait, does leveling it up just make it worse? It makes it worse, yeah. Alright, just try and find a bush. Nice. Real glad I did that, okay. Still don't want this, but yeah. End turn to get +1 attack and spook to the nearest thing in front until next turn, so this works fine. Why no canned ailment? Because you can't get spooked. Alright. Double checking the teams, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that, like, cheated the first turn and then just corrected it afterwards, which I don't love. Spotted handfish, you could generate spooked, maybe. I'm not sure. It still says canned ailment. I don't know if you can get spooked after that. Ghost kitten could be interesting later, maybe. I think we take that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find, like, either, like, pill that onto it and then find some other thing to play. I think I'm fine with that. Just need to make sure it's not getting, like, overwritten by temporary spook. Don't really want handfish. I will absolutely play hedgehog. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, that works fine. Faint deal 2 damage to all pets. Bush is mega dead, but yeah, Ghost Kitten shouldn't be taking any damage. Takes 3 less damage from abilities. I'm not sure where the spook damage gets supplied. Because, like, if we do level up Hedgehog, so it goes from, you know, 2 to 4, but potentially 5, would we be taking, like, 5? Or I don't know. I don't know. There's something there I am not sure about. Huge. Okay, I like the build. I just want to, like, double down on this. I could also... I could also try and get a dolphin, which would be very good. But I'd have to find another thing to pill this turn. I might do this, like stock up on 2 pills, because I do want to get rid of Bush kind of as soon as I can. I'd rather just have permanent Spook. That's too many pills. We'll leave that one. Fine. I think. I'm also looking at Frog, and I could swap any of these stats between different things, but yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to find another Peacock Spider and maybe a level up so I can permanently get something else down. Like, I wouldn't mind just Peacock Spidering onto this and then using that with my new high tier thing, but I'm kind of limited to 3 things until I find another Peacock Spider, unless I do want to chain bushes. We'll see. Third in your third ever lobby. Very happy with that. Hey, congrats. Glad you had a good game. It's a level. I do enjoy levels. I also really enjoy links, but it's going to be difficult to get stats down, so... yeah. I definitely played this wrong, by the way. Like, I should have just played separate Ghost Kitten for the start of the turn while I rolled for another Peacock Spider, because I need to hold this frozen unless I sell Hedgehog again, which I don't really want to do. I'm going to unfreeze that pill. So yeah, we really want to find a Peacock Spider. More stats for you could be okay. Don't mind this either. Nice. Even more. Let's say no for now. Like, there might end up being a lot of sniper teams eventually, but we're not really at risk of that just yet. So, yeah, we'll keep going. I could, like, freeze some of this stuff maybe, but... I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm just really hoping we can get some more wins or draws with this. Hate losing lives to cheaters. Me too. I'm leaving Puppy. We still really want to find that other dude. I'll do that. Puppy came back. Alright, so I didn't have to keep it frozen while I rolled, so that's fine. Chaining 2 bushes works out pretty nicely as well. Because, yeah, this one gives Spook to that one gives Spook to this, all as well. It doesn't actually make me stronger because they both still die to Hedgehog. I guess unless someone snipes one of them with a Dolphin early, might kind of help. But yeah, if nothing else, just having this down means I'm closer to another level up. Which is also okay. It's just an extra attack if I level you. 10-6 first pets, let's go. Oof. Yeah, it's kind of rough. And can we stop cheating, please? I don't like this. Alright. Do I just double Hedgehog as well? Like, maybe unfreeze Deer again? Or maybe I just, like, level and then sell Hedgehog. I'm not sure. Like, 4 damage to everything, that seems really good anyway. Even if it, it just means I get one thing still on my team by the end. I think I do what I said I should have done before, and that's like play this separately to start, and if I don't find something else to do, then yeah, we'd stack it and then deal with it by then. So stats onto there. I still don't need any of this. Come on, peacock thing. You can make a big deer. We did find a peacock thing, okay. Hold on. Woodpecker, yo. I can only play one thing this turn. So I'm thinking pill you onto here. And just don't use that for now. And then next turn I play a woodpecker instead. That could be fine. Nice, okay. Alright, we're playing woodpecker. So start the battle, deal 1 damage to the nearest 2 pets ahead 2 times, but double against enemies. So it's still pretty similar to what it used to be. Against enemies at least, but it's like mildly better on your own team for a hurt build. And yeah, Dino, you are cheating. As is this team, Slaw. We are good. I don't want to be too ban happy, because I know it's not all intentional, but please guys, be careful. Also vice stats maybe. I could definitely see myself keeping Woodpecker for a long time. But maybe I should be looking for like cans or something instead. Or View. Playing a parrot would also be kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep pumping this. We can try and get you to level 3. Probably going to hold on to it for a while regardless, but yeah. Playing Dimetrodon is alright, his summon won't be spooked. As long as everything on your team has some form of spooked when it goes into the fight, that is all that matters. Things getting summoned in the fight can have, you know, no equipment. Well, you know, different equipment. That's fine. Ouch. Oh, Dino mentioned it was an accident. Alright, well, still. Also, basically 2 damage to the nearest 2 pets ahead 2 times. Yeah, I think we're keeping that, so I'm going to start putting stats on you. A level would be amazing. I'm not sure about freezing Nyala. It'd be great to have, but I need to find an amalgamation so we can very easily get new spooked. Oh, well, we're definitely loving you this turn. Orca Sunfish. I doubt I'd use Sunfish because I don't want to have to put it behind a Woodpecker or, you know, the other way around. Orca could be very fun, but yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's going to be too much effort to get one permanently down unless I have an amalgamation, so I think we just roll really hard to try and find that. The team's still looking pretty good as it is right now. Like, you're going to be doing twice as much as you were before. It's probably not as good as I thought it was, because, yeah, Spooked Only does 1 extra damage. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Alright. We roll. Yeah, I'm still playing this here. Red Panda, could be fun. I'm still doing this. I'm not sure whether to freeze Ghost Kitten XP. Because it's not even that big. And that's a shame. Yeah, I know what Mr. Chili did here, and that's gotta hurt. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there is a scaler in here, Cat, but if I want something, like, potentially better, then I'd have to get it from Red Panda. I'm just in the same situation where I don't have a good way to get other things down right now. Well, that's your level. And yours, but yeah, getting that to level 2 doesn't really do anything, and then I'm just playing one less thing. It frees up room if I do roll into a Peacock Spider again, but yeah, the odds of finding that and a pill at the same time are just so much lower now. I don't really want to try. And, I guess. Maybe I am putting more stuff on Ghost Kitten. He's crazy. Alright, this is happening. Manticore, Stegosaurus. Manticore could be kind of cool. Like, very cool. Oh, I really want to freeze that. Oh, huge. Okay. How do I do what I want to do? I can sell this bush. I could stack it in, but I still want to get rid of all of them eventually. Yeah, I'm thinking sell bush, hedgehog, and then I can use this to get the manticore down. But then I still don't have stuff on both these. This is tough. Nah, we're going to throw some rounds, maybe. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this and sell the amalgamation again if I have to, which I'm pretty certain I will. Yeah. Alright, this is fine. That was not the turn I wanted it to be, but we can manage with that. So enemy elements are 2 times worse. It feels so weak, but I did just like increase my damage from this by like a third. You wonder how Manticore works with enemy dino whatever it is. Yeah. That's actually a very good point. That could be pretty horrible for me. Anyway, now I think what I need to do is somehow find... Oh no, because I could have used the thing. Yeah, Peacock Spider. I could have pilled this onto you, and then I still have room to play another thing at some point. Whatever. Okay, but what I really want to do is find 2 amalgamations so I can get permanent stuff onto this itself. Because I can like play one, play another one, give that one spooked, and then stack them, and then... Yeah, very easy have a full team of spooked things. I'm gonna keep doing this, because there's no one to stop me. But, yeah. Cat would also be nice, but yeah, I'm still kind of worried about how I get that thing going. Still, I refuse to change anything. Like, I'm keeping Woodpecker and Manticore, even if we do end up having horrible problems with this guy. I think it's fun. Did that not have equipment? I don't know if I saw that wrong. Oh, this Compato as well. Which could be something, you know? I could maintain a lot of HP by doing that. HP, what? I mean, like, stats and levels. But it could definitely turn into something worse. Like, getting it into a Lynx would probably be insane. Beyond that, I don't care that much, so... Yeah, keep going. Level, nice. Oh, dude, there's even more. I really want to just go all in on this. I don't care if I end up dying at some point. I just want, like, maximum Manticore and Woodpecker spam. That seems fun to me. Oh, there we go. Okay, we can get stuff down next turn. So that's going to be huge. I do still have an issue with you, because now I can't stack a new one on top to refresh it, so I actually do have to get rid of Ghost Kitten here if I want to do what I'm doing, so... Yeah, we'll do this. You get spooked, I stack it in, and we play this. Now that's all fine. So I just need to find a Peacock Spider to get permanent stuff on you, and then we're mostly done with everything. Get a lot of stats out of this. I might start buying those. Especially if I pivot in a cat later, because I can like start buying these now, and then when they get larger, I get even more value out of using the cat for it. Yeah, enemy elements are 4 times worse, enemy elements are 2 times worse. They don't actually... Like, this is more additive than multiplicative, but it should still be pretty great. These summon spam teams are going to ruin me. Honestly, I think most things would ruin me. Like, I don't have any summons. My team isn't very big. My snipes aren't even that crazy good. But, like I said, I'm doubling down. I think we try and get a cat in here, and then we're kind of done. Oh, insane. Hold. Yeah, like, we can always change you at some point, but... yeah. That's for the future. I need to make sure that I'm looking for a peacock whatever, because I do not have that in my head right now. So I'm afraid I'm going to roll one if it does show up. I also like this. Like, Stegos are very good on, like, ailment spam builds. But if I can hit them first and shred everything, then maybe we beat that. It's these teams that are, like, mega scary, though. At least in the sniping game. Like, I think I can't win against a team that's Orca spam. But who knows? If they have, like, no snipers themselves, then maybe we can trade with the summons just with size. Rip. Had a level 2 cat ready to go. Ah, that's a shame. Yay. They have one big thing and a summon. Ooh. Oh, dude, I'm getting so many close draws. I'd like one extra, though. What do we get if I level you? It's like a bit more attack and mana, but that doesn't really matter. Putting it here. Yeah, so I don't know whether to stock a cat or not, because that's what I want to end on, I think. But then it's just going to be even harder to find my peacock spider. I mean, I'll take that as well. Peacock spider, please. Peacock spider, huge. Okay. And a pill. Yo, wait, we're actually done. Okay, I just need to find my cats again. Not you. Never you. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we can sell you next turn, cycle Pillbug, play and pill Peacock Spider, get permanent spooked on you. We're going to use up some of the, or like all of the amalgamation things next turn. So I can't actually end on something on the same turn, unless I find a different pill. So yeah, I may have to play an empty space for a turn. And just pray that that's fine. There we go. Sorry, Tyler, but... see, I beat a team. It's kind of nice. So yeah, this is not the most pleasant. But I'm in. So yeah, this is all used up. Buy these. Try and level you again. Jeez. I'm going to do that. And I might freeze Stego as well, because I can definitely slot in stuff here. Like a couple of turns. I think I'd be better off with a summon thing if I'm not doing a proper scaler, but... yeah. Oops. This will be fine for this turn. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy another one of these. Maybe put on you that time. Yeah, sure. Alright, keep buying these then. This is getting pretty nice. Start a battle, give a perkless friend +1/+1 multiplied by the turn number. So we're getting 18/18 somewhere. And I don't really care where. I just want that to happen before everything dies. But yeah, ideally we find more of these. I get a cat down to get extra value, and then I can maybe transform that if I don't end up also turning into a summoner at some point. Will there be another game? Yeah, I mean, I've still got a couple of lobbies I want to do today. How? There are so many close games. I'm assuming I do want to do this, right? Like, we are insta-killing most of the teams, but if I go against this or something, then, you know, it'll help a little bit. I'm probably just dead if I face that team. I can't just keep buying Manticores, right? Like, at some point, that is not good. Because I'm wondering if I can sell this, buy another Manticore, and then try and transform you into a pet summoner, you know, like Baycat, Orca. Because I'm not really sure what else I can do. There's not enough time to really get good cat value anymore. I think it's definitely not another Manticore, though. That's just way too greedy. Baycat could be fine, but I'm not going to do it this turn. And I don't know. Because like these two have synergy with each other, so I could like buy that and not transform. I don't know. I probably just have to buy the Baycat. Oh. Ooh, what is that? What did they give me? Mystery ailments? It's just white squares. I'm not taking this. Like, you kind of saved me that turn. I don't know. Go. Yeah, okay, this is staying. We're gonna try and level it. So then do find more of these. We need to try and make you not die too early, at least once you get leveled up. So yeah, buying more stats for that seems great. Oh god, I could get so much value out of a cat here. But I can't. Like, without selling this to get it down, and then I can never play another 5th thing. Yeah. We're just ignoring that. Peach about to pop off, holy. Yeah, they're getting very big. Like, this is... Yeah, 6-6. So it would be 6-6, 7-7. We could have had double value. And, like, you know, even higher if we had more or higher levels. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't get through this team. That's fine, though. Do I want to try and snipe earlier? There's still a couple of Stegos around. So yeah, I actually maybe do put both of these down here. And Sushi, if it's my final turn, then absolutely. If it's not, then I get a lot more stats out of Peach of Immortality, or, you know, trying to find your levels, so... Yeah, even if this does make the difference, I don't want to try and survive that way. We're just gonna roll. Nice. I will play you here. Yeah, I can't remember when I bought this, but we do have both triggers for this if it survives. No. No, it's so close. Top 4. Top 4's fine. We take top 4. So yeah, GG's. That's still a fun game, you know? Like, I went all in on my Manticore Woodpecker thing, and it brought me this far. I'm happy with that. Rat scam. I was so close to winning. If I had just killed that rat, then that would have turned it around for me. But yeah, I had a lot of very close fights, so I probably deserved to be out by then. Got a rhino so early that it carried, but he never pivoted. I did see someone at the top with a big rhino. Wait, no, kind of big rhino. Alright, so it's later than I thought. It's 4 o'clock. How many games have we done? Yeah, we've only done 4, dude. These have taken ages. It's like half-hour games. Okay, well, at the very least, I want to do Trick today. It's just another spelling one, and then maybe Webbed Spiders only. I had a couple of other things picked out. Like, I was thinking about doing Undead only and Monochrome teams, but I don't like the idea of those as much as these other ones, so... Yeah, we are going to do trick teams, which is another spelling one. And then we'll work out what else to do when I know how much time we have. Spider with cobwebs or just spider? That one is specifically spider, like the tier 2 spider with the webs ailments. We did it on Sunday, and I actually really enjoyed that, so... yeah, I thought I'd do it today, because most of you don't go to both of the streams. So yeah, anyway, this is the same as the scare lobby, so left to right, you have to spell out the word trick with the first letters of the pets on your team. So far left side, like the left slot, you can only have pets that start with T. In the second slot, only start with R, I, C, K. Let me update the titles and stuff. Thank you for blessing us with a Friday stream. You're very welcome. On, see you later, Elena. Yep, thanks for playing. Hope that everyone runs Tree Kangaroo. I'm hoping that I even left Tree Kangaroo in here. Like, a lot of the time, I don't even use a pet from the pack to make the icon. I'm assuming I put it in, but yeah. Is the next stream still on Sunday? It will be, yeah. I'm literally only streaming today because the servers were down on Wednesday. Was in it last time? Wait, did we do this last time? Hold on, am I making... I don't think we should have. Like, I think on Sunday we did spook teams and treat teams, and today we've done scare, and then the last one was trick. I was trying to, like, spread them out so we didn't have, like, too many overlapping letters on the same day. And also not have, like, spook teams and spook ailment teams on the same day. Can your partial teams are missing pets? Yeah, so, again, it's impossible to not have missing pets at some point. So empty spaces are fine, but yeah, if you are to play pets, then they can only go in the slots that would spell out the word trick. So nothing that starts with letters that aren't those, and if it does start with a T, then it has to be in the left slot, etc. Missed opportunities to do trick or treat teams. You're kind of right, but then there'd be even fewer options for things in the pack. But I will absolutely make note of that, because that is a fun idea. How would trick or treat teams work? I'm assuming they just mean you either have to spell out trick or treat. So, you know, pick one. And yeah, more lobbies after this. We'll do at least one more. It depends on when I die, but yeah, I'm thinking we do this and then we end with the spider lobby. Yeah. Anyway, let's say another minute here, and we get started. We've got to do these backwards, so when you open the versus menu, it's spelled right. No. No, you do it based on the team that you look at on your own screen. Like, it's kind of weird that everything's backwards in the versus menu, but yeah. Intentionally making it backwards just so it only reads correctly there, definitely not it. So you're guessing we can't play pets? Do you have a whole trick team frozen? No, because... No, you can play things, you can have empty spaces, just don't put things into bad order. That is it. And yeah, we're gonna get started, so good luck everybody. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing trick teams only, so in this one, when you end your turn and go into fights, on your team, you have to have a team of pets that spell out the word trick. So that means a pet that starts with the letter T here, R-I-C-K. I'm going to buy all these. Yep. So I-C-K. There are T's. I don't think there's any R's yet. So we'll send that off. Be the spotted chestnuts. And yeah, I wanted to try and get my turn done because I never have time to do that. But that's basically the only condition. Like, you can have any equipment. A sloth can go anywhere. But yeah, empty spaces are fine. Having a pet that does not start with the, you know, specific letter is not. There's a T. So is that termite or Tokian Babirusa? Or tooth-filled pigeon, but yeah, I'm fine with this, I think. Stack you as well, nice. Alright, so we have T, no R, but ICK, so we have most of a team. Not really any synergy yet. Like, Hurt and Cell give the backmost friendly strawberry pet +1 attack. I don't have strawberries in here. Whoops. Cockroach, faint summon a 1/1 cockroach, give it +1 XP. Friend transform to give +1 to its highest stat until next turn. And start a battle, jump to the front space, and gain +1 XP. So I quite like Tsuchinoko and Cockroach. I think the other two aren't particularly good. But that's fine. Yo, they had an early kangaroo. Wait, did they have a Tsuchinoko? How did they have a kangaroo that was doing things? It's like early Robin. There's 2 eyes on that team. What? They have their team backwards. Edward, change it. Don't do that. Remember, on your team, it has to spell the thing. I quite like Capybara, but also Tatsulwan with Tsuchinoko. Like, that's actual synergy. Oh no, you're a T-Pet. I was thinking I could put it here for some reason, but yeah. Okay, we'll take Capybara. Koala's actually also kind of cool here instead of Kiwi, because this would jump in and potentially get value. I'm kind of down. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm taking Koala. So you jump to the front, gain 2 XP. We get 2 trumpets for the cherries. Friend Hurt, give it Eucalyptus perk, which blocks up to 4 damage once. Roll and sell, give newly rolled shop pets +1/+1. Alright. We got a tiny bit of value. Nice. Oh, rat. Wait, yeah, there's iPets. Arpets. It's just Rat and Robin. I don't like having this as a backline, but I do want an Arpet, so sure. Like Dragon, Chupacabra. A different eye would be nice maybe, but I don't know. I don't really want to change anything right now. Like, rolling into something this, yeah, like going to be bigger, that's kind of nice. No. No, yeah, we keep sending that. It's going to be a shame whenever I get rid of Tsuchinoko, because my frontline guy is going to be kind of bad. But yeah, it's nice having something that makes frontline Kangaroo or Koala not complete, you know, trash. I swear we did Trick already because we memed frontline Koala. It was probably Spook. Because that one also has a frontline K-Pets. Because yeah, at least in my notepad, I have it listed that we did Spook and Treat on Sunday. But I have not stuck to that before, because I normally make it before the stream. So yeah, if this changes during the stream, then I don't always keep track of that. Tier 3. So, Toad would be very nice, but again, it would screw up this, so I don't want to focus on that. There is Tree Kangaroo in the packs, that's also an option. Rollaway would be an incredible thing to play. So definitely looking for that. Leveling Capybara could be cool. I don't think I'm going to try and do anything extra with this, though. And yeah, I could make this really big, but I really don't want rats. Like, a rollaway justifies having, like, kind of pointless things here. So I really want to see if we can find one of those. Clownfish? Maybe. I'm not really close to a level, but I could use it with you if we find 1 extra XP now. Or I could just pill turtle. Do I have pills? I don't. I'm gonna sell it. Alright. That's too much. Come on, find a rollaway. I'd like an eye as well, but there aren't any good ones for a while. Actually, I guess there just aren't any. I think there's 4 eye pets. It's like Illipika, Eriomoticats, Ibex, and Iguana. It's probably all the things. I'm not buying more of this. I don't want it. Sure. Avocado, save some money. We did find rollaway, nice. Okay, so we get that down, we play another avocado. So, friend hurt, give it the eucalyptus perk, works up to 2 times per turn. You're the only thing it's likely to work on unless other people are running like Unagi or some other starter battle snipes. But yeah, it's fairly likely to work on you because you're kind of big. This is the big thing though. Starter battle transform 2 friends ahead into any useful level 1 hurt pets. So I doubt Illipika gets to synergize with that, but we transform these into something that actually does something in the fights. And yeah. Profit. It's all looking good. I think. I could easily be rolling past like cheetah teams, but seemed fine for the most part. Double peacock, cool. Can I stop finding koalas? I need to get rid of this at some point, so then koala's also kind of bad. I could keep it anyway, because the only like potentially useful K-pets are like Kraken and Kappa, I think. At least in here. If like Kakpo's in here, then, you know, maybe more synergy. Buying Waffle, not really into it. Leveling you would be amazing, because you could get very big. I like my Arpet quite a lot, so I don't want to change that either. I'm just going to keep buying these. Tail, tardigrade. Like, I'm assuming I'm keeping Rollaway Monkey for a long time. Potentially not forever, because at some point I could use Ibex and like a better Arpets. Might do this. Alright, very good with that. I was thinking Kraken, but I don't know. I'm not actually in a rush to sell the Tsuchinoko, and they're currently my best thing at the moment, so yeah. Making me weak. Okay. I kind of do just want to buy like double pair for this, but we don't want to keep Clownfish forever. We want to get it to level 2 to find a good tier 6, and then maybe use it for like some extra stats on other things that get leveled up. But this is definitely not the best sea pet, you know, like there are other things down here. But I don't see myself keeping like any of this. I'm gonna buy 1 for it, and I'm rolling the other pair, and we're gonna try and find XP for you and maybe roll away, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. Should keep us fairly steady. So Gingerbread Man is just 1 extra XP before battle. So yeah, you level up, then your abilities friendly level up game give it plus 4/4, so that goes on itself. Then you'll level up, and then we get another 4/4 over here. These will be level 2, low tier, faint, whatever it is. Hurt pets. Talking's hard, but yeah. Someone's tree kangaroo made your Tsuchinoko give other pets a bunch of XP. Yo, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. Ow. Ibex. Okay, well that's just a much bigger iPet, so helpful with you, and when we sell it, we just have a better iPet, so yeah, happy to have that. I don't really want to sell the clownfish anytime soon, so I'm going to be looking for like a better T to start. Like, if we can get a T-Rex or a turkey, then I think that's the dream scenario. Also, getting stats on there would be very nice, but yeah, we can definitely look for XP first, and I'm not buying these. Tsuchinoko's decent in a fight, because it will get the XP from Clownfish. You know, if it's 2 notches away, it levels itself up. But we want to sell that. Don't think I want a raccoon. Kraken. I think you just like frontline Kappa, but even then I'm not really sold on it. I am going to do this, but it is still going to get sold at some point. I'm freezing all of these. I don't know which one I want. I think Rockhopper Penguin over Red Dragon, maybe? The pivoting is going to be really punishing. Sorry, hand sanitizer. Yeah, I think Cat is obviously a great scaler. I'm a little more tempted to go for T-Rex, though, because I want to hold on to this for longer. But yeah, I could sell you, take Rockhopper Penguin, then start really trying to pump stuff onto there. I think that's fine. Alright, so goodbye Rollaway. He did a great job, but yeah, we need to try and change things. How many snipers are there? There's Red Dragon, which is kind of a sniper. Crocodile might get it as well. Okay, I'm gonna leave Gingerbread Man then. We'll just try and find like chocolates and stuff for now. Oof. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, well, we're still sending it. It's like potentially cool. Like, we saw Tsuchinoko jumping in front of Koala, and then after that dies, then this jumps into the space. Yeah, we gain some trumpets. Someone's cheating. No. Oh, it works. Okay. If that gave them the trumpets, I was doomed. That was so close to being the end of me. Alright, please though. I will take equipment. If I can. I kinda need to protect this. I don't mind Ibex dying so much. But yeah, I'd rather get something protective on you so you don't die early. So maybe current on you. And yeah, try again. Hey, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to melon this, I think. Or I could lemon. Lemon might be better, because there are a few crocodiles around. Not many, but... yeah. I think lemon in general would be better at this stage in the game. I can always try and like change it again later. Leave turkey. I will try and level you, but mostly just for stats out of clownfish and potentially finding endgame stuff. Yeah, T-R-I-C-K. There was a cheater apparently, and I don't think I'm going to have time to look for them this turn. Oh, it's this team. Yeah, I'll kick them next turn. Like, that didn't even look like they were trying to follow the rules, so... yeah, just give me a minute. Like, they're still cheating, right? C-C-I-R-T. Yeah, no, that R wasn't there anyway. Okay. Alright, so do we do you, or do I level this immediately? I think we level this immediately. Alright, big stats. Different Cs, and a Cobra could be cool as a second in line at some point. With like something jumping in front. kind of want to freeze it. I don't know. I still need... I need T-Rex quite badly. Oh. No, don't buy more of those. Alright, buy that. I really don't want to have to just do nothing but get this thing leveled up. But, yeah, if we can get one more thing out of you, then I won't mind it so much. Obviously, I don't feel as good about it going on the thing without protective equipment, but... yeah, I think getting the Cobra down is going to be nice. Why did they level that up? Like, Komodo, you have to play at the front, but then why did they level it? Still, I mean, they beat me. Yeah, okay. I may have to say goodbye to Clownfish then. Like, Cobra with the lemon is pretty good. It's a shame to miss out on more stats, but yeah. I haven't found T-Rex still. So these are definitely staying. I might end up just keeping Koala as well. I think this is the one thing that's like a mild improvement, but I don't even care too much unless we get this thing really charged up. So yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling, really try and find T-Rex. Don't even need equipment too much anymore either. Like, I just want my T-Rex down. Unless I'm about to die and then we change yours, but yeah. On the last game, early out in this one, them's the breaks. Yeah. We're good, yo. I'm getting a lot of draws. I don't mind it, but I don't have scaling, so I'm not really getting stronger. Oh, fine. I'm literally just buying these. There we go. Okay. I was literally only buying those because it gets me closer to a level up, which might show me my T-Rex, but we did find it. So start of turn, give 2 tier, 5 friends or higher, plus 2/2. So that's going to go on any of these. Ideally, we scale these two, I think. Just because I want to keep you alive, and yeah, friend ahead attacks deal 20% of this attached damage to one random enemy. So currently it's doing 2, which is terrible. Yeah, if we can pump that up a little bit, that'd be nice. And I really don't need the koala, so I could sell it and cycle these, but yeah, I'm not doing that if I don't have another thing to end on. So few pets with eye, yeah. Well, like I said, there are only 4 in the game. Like, it's just Iramoticat, Illipika, Iguana, and Ibex. Like, that's not me intentionally putting fewer of them in the pack. Like, those are the only pets that start with the letter I. I think. Yeah, so we're losing this one, obviously, but I have a decent setup. I just need to scale for a few turns, and we might be okay here. Jeez. It's kind of cool. Hold on. We didn't really get that much stronger. Like, the only real difference is you're now doing 6 damage per snipe. But, you know, if you manage to survive a hit thanks to Lemon, then we might get like 3 of those off. It's a little scary against some of these things. I don't know. I really need time here. Like, I need to level this, and turn 15 is very late to get started. But, oh well. We can maybe find Peaches of Immortality, which I also don't think I've seen. Should also be looking at how many teams have that. Because, yeah, if all my HP is getting nuked every turn, that's pretty horrible for me. Dude, I hate this. I think I have to level you. Yeah. Yeah, I really needed your thing there. But I think oh, we found both. Thank you. I was gonna say, like, I might be dead anyway, but if I level you, then I probably just die this turn, and then I don't even get to enjoy my slightly higher scaling. But yeah, we've like leveled off now, so I'm kind of happy to just start buying stats. Yeah, I do think a Kappa would be better as my front line. I do kind of need different equipment, but I don't know, the extra money will help me grow. I'm probably dead, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. I was just too tiny. Like, finding this really late, kind of punishing, but oh well. I had a cool build. Happy with it. So yeah, GG's. Good game all. And yeah, no, the lobbies are taking a while today. I don't know if it's only because I set the turn timer to 80, but maybe. Alright. So I'm calling this web. I think this will be the last lobby today, unless I die mega quickly. I did click the right pack, right? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I did the same time as you. You're going now. Bye. All right. See you later, Dino. Thanks for playing. Tarantula Hawk, Ibex, and Kraken making the Scalar team suffer. Yeah. It was pretty painful, but my team wasn't very big in the first place. I don't know. I was just getting like crushed every time I ran into someone. Alright, anyway, let me update title and stuff. Are there any rules? Yeah, so we're doing the tier 2 spider only, so that's the only pet you're allowed on your team. But also, every one of those spiders has to have the tier 1 web ailment. Which I think you can only really get out of Can in this situation, so... Yeah, there is a 1-cost canned ailment thing, which gives you like a 2 in 7 chance of seeing a web. So you need to play a spider and give it web on the same turn to get one down, and not be cheating. And see you later, Tyler. Thanks for playing, and happy Halloween to you too. And thank you for the hydration. Always be cheat. Is that someone's name? Or is this like bad advice? I can't wait to get started in like 3 minutes and then find out that I didn't select the right pack. I don't know what it is. This one I just feel like I autopiloted when making the lobby, and I have no clue which pack I selected. But it's gotta be the right one, right? Just a rule to live by, your ABCs. I see. If it's not the right pack, we just run sloth only. Nah, I mean, if it's not the right pack, we just restart it, but Yeah, if that happens, I would be restarting it within like 30 seconds. There would be like no wait. You know, people would have to rush in or you don't get to join. Rewinded YouTube, correct pack. Thank you. Yeah, I went back and you picked the right pack. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay then. Let's say another 30 seconds, then we'll get this one going. Like, we've been around 27, 28 for a long time. And yeah, just to reiterate, it is spiders only, but those spiders have to have the webbed ailment. So nothing on your team if it doesn't have web, and nothing on your team that isn't a spider. Like, those two at the same time. I just know I'm going to see spiders without web. Yeah, okay. Well, good luck, everybody. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing webbed spiders only, so in this one, when you end your turn, you can only have spiders that have the web ailment. That is this one. Faint summon a 2/2 spider up front for the opponent. So yeah, both spiders and web have to be the same. Or, you know, at the same time. This is a miss. Try again. Nope. Dude, I'm finding loads of these. Oh, it's just back to back. None of them are web though. Be the delicious pumpkins. That's kind of Halloween-y. Okay. Alright, go. Dude, where is it? Yay, we found one. Okay. Alright, so I'm happy to cycle both of these, I think. I'm definitely happy to cycle mouse. I don't know if I need a pill. Oh my god, it replaces it. Bro. Great. Good stuff. I hate this game. Yep. Yeah. Remember, no spiders without web. That is all. Opened 8, no webs. You're crying. I opened a web and then cycled a mouse and deleted it. But yeah, I'm surprised the odds field's so low. Please. Please. Yes. Alright, we got one. Alright, he's down. So yeah, that is what you should be looking for. I could cycle mouse, and then we're going to get a slightly better trade against someone else that has one. But I feel like I really need to use this time to try and get as many of these things down as possible, so... yeah, we'll just keep looking for the moments. Yo, Turkey found one early. Yeah, wait, what? 3 people got early web spiders, that's crazy. Literally 7 pumpkins in a row, then 2 apples. I'll say I'm seeing to weakness. I have found, like, my luck for finding canned ailments has been insane. Like, I was just getting them back to back. I probably opened, like, 8 of them now. But yeah. I don't think my actual odds of finding them were too high, because there's 7 things in here, and you see 2 of them every time. So it shouldn't be that unlikely, right? Like, every 3rd or 4th? Like, if you get one, like, every 4th thing, you're getting unlucky. Okay. I kind of wish I was the team with the money, but at least I didn't lose. I could overwrite my ailments with a toy, but I won't do that. I could also try and level it up, and that would also be very helpful, but... yeah, I really just want to try and get as many things down as possible, because that was my issue the first time we tried this. Like, I started with 1, I started pumping stats onto it, and then I basically was just running a 2 squad for most of the game. I think. This I've forgotten, but... yes, I would like more things down. I swear mouse used to be a stock. I mean, it's been replaced for a very long time. Like, I should have known that, but I think it was because there was Pillbug in the shop. I got, like, jumbled. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it was dumb. Not a good start. 2 albino squirrels, no cans. That is unlucky, yeah. Should probably be looking out for those myself, but it's getting a bit later now. Also, what is with the, like, ordering of things getting summoned? I don't know if I'm seeing it wrong, but something seems off. Guide web. Alright, second spider is on the team. Rip. I think we can keep rolling. Even if I can't buy anything this turn. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have that for next turn. And I think 3 is plenty. Like, we still want more, but I can maybe start buying stats now. Instead of just, like, completely doom rolling for spiders. Like, regardless of that initial fumble, this is still a pretty good start here. Is this the last one? I think it will be, yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last one today. Of the spooky Halloween lobbies. Oh. Stats. Yay! Dude, it's such a loot box fest. I love it. Alright. Frog. I don't think there's really anything big enough to really justify double buying those for stats, you know? Like, we get more out of Salad Bowl. The African Penguin's fine as well. Could take you. It's, like, not horrible. But I won't. Taking another African Penguin. We're going to be at tier 4. And I think it's still a better value than a pair, so probably, right? Sure. Go for it. Okay, so I definitely want a 4th one down, but that's not as, yeah, big of an issue now, because I can definitely start getting a lot of value out of random stat food. But when we find another spider, I will start, yeah, testing every canned ailment I see again. Scaling. I got money. Yeah, I tried to put in a lot of interesting tier 3s. This is what I settled on, but yeah. I think it's fun. Alright, cycle these, play whatever that is. This is also free. Could roll a few times, see if we can find a spider. There's another one of these. I don't really want any of that. Yeah, we'll just cycle it. Okay. Another one of those. Love cockatoo. I've been buying a lot of these. Go for it. Yeah, we have another spider ready. So I can either use that to level my guy, or, yeah, get number 4 down. Which is what I'd rather do, but yeah, leveling these is not a bad idea either. Oh no. It's not looking great. Yeah, so these toys that replace one of the webs, that can also be incredibly strong. I would never do it myself, of course. I'm joking, I would absolutely do that. Oh, hold. I still can't do it this turn if it hits, but this is worth trying, right? It's probably gonna miss. Yeah, I think we do this. Yeah, okay, so we can just get rid of that again. Waffle Cockatoo. So I did just do that, and I felt like it wasn't horrible. It's kind of bad, though. It's like buying a random pair. I think I'm gonna leave it. Like, now that I have the spider, I think, yeah, rolling for as many of these as I can get is pretty nice. Because, like, buying this by itself is, you know, effectively a 2 gold random 2/2, because you do sell it again afterwards. The waffle's nice if it's already there, because it's effectively the same thing if you had to, like, roll to cycle a cockatoo. But yeah, there's a lot better things at tier 5 anyway. I am thinking that I would very much appreciate a toy, though. Like, we're way too top-heavy here, but if I can get a shield on something. Like a Lima toy, maybe. Would be very strong. You need a web. How many have you found? Rip. Levels. No, not yet. Good. Alright, flashlights. This. I'm still holding on to the spider, and I did roll a crow. I think it's just because I'm already so top heavy. Like, it would be nice for the summon to come back bigger and then get a nice trade, but yeah, my front guys are already going to be getting pretty good trades at the start, so I don't think it's as important. Maybe we could have swapped these two around again, but I don't know. The stat distribution's kind of awkward. Maybe I need, like, Tarask in here. I do have it in here. I have a 16-19 spider and keep losing. Is it like a luck thing, or is that all you have? Oh. Oh? We live! Nice. Okay. Alright, keep cycling. Gonna leave Salad Bowl, but yeah, Zebra is a great find. We'll take this as well, but yeah, it would have been nicer with a full team. Pale Blobfish. I don't care as much about the left side, but I still don't think a level is worth as much as, you know, another guy right now. Tarask. So, Feint balance out all attack and health of the 3 strongest pets. So I could make all my stats, like, very even. I don't know if that helps me much. Like, it's kind of nice being a little top-heavy. At least if I'm going against bigger teams, which I guess I'm not. But yeah, it's 4 gold to do that. I think I'm better off just buying more stats instead of trying to even it out. These cans just don't exist. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue. You want to find as many as you can early on, because they only get rarer as the game goes on. Also, can I stop finding Patagonian Mara as my first thing? I don't think it's punished me yet. That's pretty bad. But yeah, if you end up getting multiple Patagonian Maras, I don't think the extra ones do anything. Nice cheap spider XP, I'll take that. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. Hold on. So this doesn't have a web yet, but if I find a web now, then I can still keep it as a separate thing. It's just a bit awkward with you. Guessing Beast. There is a cat in the pack, but let's keep rolling. Please. Please. Oh. Alright. Let's put you in there. Cycle the Zebra. I don't know. It's free. Go for it. How's it going? Things are going. I don't know. I have some spiders. That's not the trade. These are not good trades. No, there's no way. I summoned a sheep. Actually scammed. I am so sorry. Okay, so finding a mongoose would be incredible for me. A fairy isn't bad either if I'm not playing a toy, but I'm going to hold on to the hope that I can find one. Might as well sell these now. Like, I'm probably only ever running 4 spiders, and this one does get the extra HP. Oh. Sorry, there's actually a lot of nice stuff here, like Blobfish Pill, we have a canned ailment, but... Yeah, if I was slightly smaller, pilling Boxfish to get something up would be nice. Cadweb, we're done, alright. So that's that. I will level you because it's here. Nice. Oh, huge. Okay, so we can get a mongoose toy down soon. And we're one of like 3 people that have a 4 squad. It's kind of nice. The plus luck is awful today. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. Bro. Oh, that was kind of painful. Also a camel, no thank you. Alright. We're getting coconuts. If I want to be really weird, I could maybe try and find like a chocolate and get 2 of those. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I will hold on to other mongoose. And yeah, buying stats also seems like a good idea. Orange, that's definitely helping my HP situation on the big ones. Try and bring you up. I could have taken Cat for a little bit, but I think we don't worry about Cat unless we have a really good turn. Like, potentially double cow value, but I think that's the low end. Like, for the most part, you'd want to use a Questing Beast or, like, Charged Up Peach of Immortality. But yeah, team is still looking decent, even if we're on 2 HP. What is this monster? A 30-42. Still double trading. I do need more stats. I have a lot of stats, but I could do with more. Scaling. Hooray. Oh, double pizza. I like that. Yum. More pizza. Still gonna leave this. I don't know. I'm definitely freezing Cat, but I definitely want to cycle Mongoose next turn, and I also want to buy pizza, and then I don't know if I can still buy and use these together. It's a little bit weird. Be very careful not to stack those. Yeah, I mean, this is looking good. I would love to get some extra levels, but I want it to be cheap. Ideally, anglerfish, but if not that, then yeah, just raw chocolate, actual spiders. I'd rather not cycle... whatever they are. I can't remember. The expensive things. The 5 gold crows and... other guy, plant dude, Venus flytrap. There we go, got his name. Alright, other coconuts. I can buy all these, okay. I still can't do, like, cat, pizza, and one of the milks, so I'll just have to do, like, pizza, cat. Well, you know, cycle cow, then cat. Seems okay to me, though. Let's try and bring you up. More pizza. There are a couple of these. I'll go for that. I still don't think it's the best use of money, but... you know, if that gives me some extra Skeleton Dog scaling or money or something, then I'd say it's worth it. Is this the last one? Yeah, it is. I'll be coming off after this. Get something to eat. Just found the channel. What does it take to get into these lobbies? To have the game installed and put the code in. Yeah, no conditions. Anyone can join. As long as you follow the rules. Nice. Do I like cornucopia? I can't even use the equipment that comes out of it, so I'm just hoping for good stat food. Which it might not show me. Okay, I do love Peach of Immortality. So I'll take that. I guess I level one of them. Go for it. Okay. Swap you again. Send it. What's the best way to support you? I'm honestly not even sure. Just watching the videos, I suppose. Yeah, I appreciate the thoughts. Alright, we can do better than the fairy toy, I trust. Ooh, we definitely buy that, right? Like, we buy a cat and we get the... like, an 8/8 Peach of Immortality. Yeah. Okay, well, that's very nice. It's now extremely healthy, and I feel like we might go on long enough to start wasting some stats, but... yeah, this is like a great position. With your team name, I feel like you have to win. I think it's the first spooky name I've had on these 2 Halloween streams. So yeah, it would be nice. I don't think I'm winning this one. Alright. 1 HP. Stingray. So shrinking something down, I think that would be very helpful. The top team, maybe not as much, but these two are approaching 50 HP. I'd still much prefer to get a Mongoose, but I can't risk not having any toy, so yeah. Start to battle, remove 40% health from the highest health enemy. I still don't really know about cornucopias, because now Peach of Immortality is really charged up. I think these are unlikely to be that helpful, so I might roll them. I'm not going to try and level another one of these. There's like no way. Could pill that. We did find one. Nice. Yeah, we definitely just buy this. Okay. That on you. Maybe swap that around. That was a pill. Oh well. Nah, I was still dead. Okay, that was very close though. It didn't look like I should have won, but there was a world where I did. Yeah, either way, decent lobby, so yeah, GG's. Good luck to you two. You lost with your 4750. That is impressive, yeah. Do you have a Patreon or something? I had, I think I still have a Patreon. It's not like I shut it down, but yeah, I don't really like the idea of using a Patreon, and I haven't really set up channel memberships on the new channel. Dude, my brain is fried. I'm not gonna be able to talk about this, but yeah, I guess the best way to support me right now would be subscribing on Twitch. I may enable membership stuff on YouTube in the future, but I'd rather be consistent before I do something like that. But yeah, I think the best way to help me is to just, you know, hang out, I guess. Watch the videos, talk and chat. I don't know. Appreciate it all, really. What's your thoughts on the change to Peach of Immortality? I love it. Like, genuinely, I went from never buying it, or at least, you know, rarely buying it to it being my favorite tier 6 stat food. I think it's very good. Also, I minimized the game and forgot to open it again. Alright, but yeah, that is the last lobby today, so thank you all for playing. Yeah, no, that was a Friday stream. Okay, well, anyway, I'll be back on Sunday. We will be back to doing more regular lobbies instead of all spooky themes. Yeah, this was fun. Had some good games. Alright, well, anyway, hope you all have a good weekend. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.